Hello everyone, it's Mrs. Vogel and I am going to go through some of the pages in your packet with you. The first page that I'm going to work on with you today is a phonics paper. We know it has a phonics skill in the corner. You are. We've done these kind of papers at school before. It also has 3 smiley faces. That tells me I'm going to read this passage 3 times. After each time I read it, I'll fill in a little smiley face, and I know that I'm working on my reading fluency. Reading fluency means I'm going to make sure I read the words correctly as they are written. I'm going to try not to read word by word. I'm going to try to kind of scoop some of those words together. I need to pay attention to punctuation. There's a period, so I'll need to pause. There's another period. A couple exclamation points in here. Those mean I should read it with a little bit more feeling. And I did see there's 1 comma down here, which would mean you need to take a short pause. So we're paying attention to all of that as we read. And then we'll have 3 questions to answer at the end. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on what is my skill? Well, it's you are. We know you are makes the sound. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight some of the you are sound or the you are spellings. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. Penny just jumped up here with me. So looking for you are, highlighting those. If you don't have a highlighter, that's okay. We've often used crayons. Sometimes we just underline it with a pencil or we circle it with our pencil. Any of those things would be fine. Okay, and I still can't fill in any of my circles because I haven't actually read it yet. So, some of you don't want to listen to me read, imagine that, or you don't need to listen to me read it first. So I just want to point out a couple things with the questions before I read it. I noticed that it asks us, what happened to the author's finger? We all know that an author is the person who wrote the passage or the story. So they're wondering, what happened to the person who wrote this story? What happened to her finger? Well, what they're really just talking about is this character in the story. We've never heard her name. She just keeps referring to herself as I, or she might say me. They never told us her name. We've had a few stories like that. So we want to know what happened to the author's finger, who helped the author, and where did they go after the doctor? Those of you who feel like you're ready to read it on your own, you can go ahead. If you'd like to listen to me, then stay tuned. Last Saturday, it was my turn to help Mom bake a cake. She pulled the pan from the oven. I touched it. Ouch! That hurt, I said. I burned my finger. We went to the doctor and a nurse helped me. The nurse said, "This is a small burn. We are going to help you, and then it is someone else's turn." After the doctor, we went to the church. So now I'm going to fill in one of my circles. And then I'll read it again. Maybe I can get a little bit more speed to my reading. I'm not trying to just read fast, though. I'm trying to read at a speaking rate and pay close attention to all those punctuation marks. All right, guys, you're on your own now. Hope to see you soon.